Yo, 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 what is up, people? It's your boy Jason Gooner back again with some more live content for the people. Today we'll be doing the live watch along for Germany versus Hungary in the Euro 2024. Yes, people, this Euro has been incredible so far. A lot of great finishes, great goals. Had some upsets now. Yeah, man, it's been a great tournament so far. Yes, people. So, on to get in on the action. We've been watching the games. Haven't really had time to live stream, but today we have some time. So yeah, we're gonna just watch a match together, people. You don't know the commentary sweet and nice. We're gonna see if Germany can keep up their great form they showed in the first win against Scotland. Of course, Hungary, pretty much a game that they have to get something from if they want to qualify for the next round after losing 3-1 to Switzerland. So yeah, a lot on the line here, people. Second match in the group for these teams. So, yes, this should be a big one, a big one. Yeah, man. So, Germany and Hungary. Germany, of course, trying to win their fourth Euro, which would be a record. So, yeah, they have a lot to play for in front of their fans. Brent Garden, big up yourself. Say Euro hot, hotter than World Cup. Boy, that is hard to argue, Brent. There really hasn't been a team that has looked off the pace. I guess the only team you could say, arguably, is probably Scotland. Of course, they got the 5-1 from Germany. But yeah, I was asking the question the other day, is there a bad team at the Euro? And to be totally honest, I don't think so. I think Germany does played excellent the first day. And I don't think Scotland is as bad as the 5-1 would suggest. We do get to see Scotland later today, so we'll see how they do against Switzerland, who did look good in their first game as well. So yeah, big day, people. Obviously, we've seen a game already this morning. Albania and Croatia played out a 4-game thriller. It was 2-2. Albania scoring deep into injury time to get the equalizer, which, if we're being honest, people, was deserved. I mean, before, when it was 1-0, Albania looked like they were going to get the second before Croatia got there first. So kudos to Croatia. They kept fighting, kept going strong. I told people that they got 3-0 from Spain, but I thought that the performance wasn't so bad. The scoreline never lies, so they lost on the day, but I thought Spain was just clinical and Croatia wasn't. So that game could have been different. And today, if we're being honest, I think Croatia might have even played better in the first game than this one. But Albania definitely showed that the game against Italy was no fluke. They definitely came to play at this Euro. Big kudos to Silvinho, former Arsenal and Barcelona left back, and also Zabaleta, I saw on the coaching staff as well. So they are doing a great job with that team. Very organized team. When they attack, they do so with great they have a great understanding of the movement of all the players, even their equalizing goal, the way that they were able to manipulate the space on that left wing to play the player in, who then cut it back. Still needed some fortune, but badly played by the defender, deflected off of him and went right in the path of the goal scorer for Albania that got that equalizer 2-2. And then Albania did have it was offside, but they gave Croatia a scare, and then Kovacic went down, took a shot as well, rebound, could have been scored. So crazy ending as usual to this Euros. But yeah, this game now coming up, Germany and Hungary. What we're gonna do now is look at the lineups and try to see if we can predict the score line and all of those things. So let me just share around the video. I think make people know so we're live. Yeah, people, it's gonna be a busy content day and week for me. Definitely, because we have the Copa America starting up on Thursday. So look out for later tonight, probably in my time of the day, the normal time of the day. We're gonna do a nice Copa preview show where we go through all the groups, try to pick the winners and runners up, try to see who is going to advance out of the groups. So look out for that later, people. I will make the thumbnail from early. So I'll put a time on it so you guys can know when we're going live. And of course, hit the notification bells and make sure that you get notified for later, because we're going to go through all the groups, talk about all the teams, And as I said before, try to predict the group winners and runners up. Just basically try to predict the group finishes and see how close we can get to what actually will happen in the tournament. Again, Copa America show later tonight. That will kind of start off the coverage for the Copa America. Of course, of Argentina playing Thursday against Canada, another game Friday, and then two more games Saturday with Jamaica having the later game versus Mexico in Houston. I believe that is 8:30 my time here in the States. So yeah, looking forward to that. Look for all of those thumbnails to come out. People definitely want to make the Jamaica one early, put it out there so people can know, hit the notification bell so people can support us on the day. I know everybody will be doing their live watch alongs, but yeah, man, and just drop in on everybody's channel and drop on a like, and yeah, man, stay where you feel most comfortable reasoning out the football. There's a lot of content and creators, and yeah, we just build our fan base same way, So yeah, man, that is it, people. So let's take a look now at the lineups for the game. Let's see. All right, so let's scroll down this page and look at the lineups. So they're giving a win probability 71% to Germany, 12 to Hungary, and the draw is about 16%. So this is the starting 11 for Germany. Really nothing to write home about. Same 11 that started the match against Scotland. Probably to be expected. They had such a good performance in that game. Maybe some would argue that Andrich might have found the bench this time, but I do think the balance with him and Cruz looked really good. Cruz obviously a little bit up there in age, maybe doesn't cover the ground as well as he used to, but Andrich, does a lot of that dirty work and also keeps it ticking in possession. So I think that's a great balance in this double pivot that they have. Cruz really dominated that game in the first game, just pretty much finding any pocket of space he wanted to. At times dropping back in the back line, forming a back three with Tar and Rudiger just to help with the build out. And the wing backs got high and wide up the pitch. Verts, Gundogan, and Musiala really did a great job of just being extremely fluid in the attack, even Havertz as well. So all four of these ended up in any of these positions and pockets all over this front line. So I think that was a part of the problem with Scotland. Havertz does a masterful job of pulling defenders out of position. You see him do it for Arsenal, and he does the same for Germany. And I think Musiala, Verts, Gundogan, with their IQ levels, really, just understood how to manipulate spaces so well. And I thought that for that reason, Scotland couldn't really get close to any of them on the day. And then Cruz pulling the strings behind them just makes it even more difficult. So, Germany, I really think Nagelsmann has figured out a great way to set up the team and play. They have a premium on possession, but I think that they don't necessarily overpass either. They really, when they decide to go forward, it's really it's really typically the right time. When they lay it off and kind of build again, it's the right time as well. So they made a lot of good decisions in terms of the build-up play in the first game, and if that continues through this tournament, I think they're going to be really difficult to beat. Manuel Neuer wasn't really tested so much in the Scotland game. Really can't fault him for the own goal that got by him. I think Hungary would want to put him under a bit more pressure. Obviously a legendary keeper, but some would say maybe on the tail end of his career. So let's see if he can be put under any pressure. But again, this team is very, very solid. Jonathan Tah, Rudiger, two big giant units around there, the center back role. So not really going to be able to out physical this back line. Mittelstadt and Kimmich, very good technically on the ball. So, help immensely in the build-up phase. Mittelstadt really and truly gives them the width on that left side, as Verts doesn't really tend to hug that touchline very much. So typically Mittelstadt will be up the pitch. Kimmich plays a little bit more of an inverted role on that right side. And I think if there's one weakness maybe to Germany's attack, they don't really get much width down that right side. But we'll see if Kimmich tends to overlap a bit more today, or he kind of stays a bit more at home, making that extra midfielder. So that's one thing to watch. That right hand side, Musiala does tend to drift all over. So does Vert. So does Gundogan. So Havertz, if anything, could kind of drift out to that side to give some width there. So let's see how that works out. But again, I think that front four that you see there, just their understanding of movement is really what sets them apart in the attack. So we'll see how that plays out today. So that's a bit on Germany. We'll come back to them and just tell you my key players for them today. Let's look at Hungary's lineup now. So this is their lineup. Peter Galassi, of course, the Red Bull Leipzig keeper. Dardai, Orban, and Fiola make up the back three. Of course, Orban as well, teammates with Galassi. So they have that partnership there. You have Milos Kerkes and Bola as the left and right wing backs, I guess you'd call them, because more than likely this is going to look a lot like a five for a lot of the game. Then the central midfielders, I think, are going to be crucial, and that's Schaefer and Nagy. I think where Scotland really got outdone in that last game was just in that middle third. And, these two in particular will definitely have to have a good day trying to combat what Germany brings in that midfield. Look for Bola and Kirkis, if they can, to try to inch up into midfield and try to, fix those numbers there. I don't believe that they'll be attacking so much down these flanks. So maybe they can be a bit more aggressive and try to get up into midfield and, block those pockets of space that, those four players I was talking about like to find. So that will be a nice, crucial matchup to watch as the game goes. Then they're playing with a system up top now with basically two number 10s, and that would be Shalai and Soboslai. Both had really good games in their first game, even though it was a loss. And also the striker did as well, number 19, Varga, also looked very dangerous on the counter attack against Switzerland, and just two regular build-up play as well. So, definitely some good quality up front in the attacking areas for Hungary. If they can, get on the ball. Of course, Germany, I would think, is going to have a lot of possession in this one. So, a key for Hungary will be how much doubt and fear can they put in the minds of the Germans when they do turn them over. I do think they possess the quality, as I said. Salai, Soboslai can definitely pick a pass, and Varga is pretty dangerous on the run and the counter. So, they have a strategy there that you can see that could be effective. The key is going to be how willing will they be to keep possession as well, because I think that's where Scotland really messed up. They just could not connect any passes to make Germany chase them at any point. And if you let Germany on the ball, for too long, over and over and over, they will find those gaps. So Hungary needs to have the presence on the pitch to keep the ball as well, and try to just put that little bit of fear in Germany, because if we're being honest with ourselves, Germany hasn't been tested yet in this tournament. And the pressure is a bit different sometimes when you're at home. So, if this game can stay nil all for a long time, or even they can find the odd goal to take the lead, the German response and the fans' response will be one to watch. So, can they plant those seeds of doubt into the Germans' heads? That's the question. As I said before, I think they have the quality that you would need to hurt somebody on the counter. But I think even more than that, they will have to have the confidence to try to possess the ball as well. It cannot be a 70 to 30 possession game. I think Germany wins that game. They're too clinical in their movement and finishing to give them that much time on the ball and possession for them not to beat you. So, Hungary has to have the confidence to try to possess the ball as well. All right. So looking at this lineup here for Hungary, I will say if I had to pick out three players that need to really step up today, I think you can look no further than the maybe the three players that most casual fans might know more. So that would be the goalkeeper Golassi. Obviously, I think he's gonna have to step up big today. Willie Orban, the leader in that defensive unit, really hard-working, hard-nosed defender. Good quality on the ball as well, so can possess and play out. He'll be another key, and I think also, I'm gonna say 4. I think both of these players, Salai and Soboslai, have to have really good games. I think a lot of times those two will be the outlet, trying to receive the passes from the deeper players, and their ability to draw fouls, hold up the play, bring others into play will be crucial. And also they need to be clinical in that final pass, because I don't I don't know if the entries for them will be so high. Just depends on how the game plays out, but I think they'll have to make use of their opportunities when they do get forward. So I'll say those 4 players: Salai, Soboslai, Orban, and Gulashi. Those are the 4. I think Hungary would need to have big days if they want to get something out of this game today. Now, on the German side of things, I think the keys to this game is Tony Cruz again. I think if he can play a similar role to the first day, I really don't. I think Hungary will have a long, long day. Hungary need to figure out a way to get close to him. Maybe force them to not use him as the outlet. Double team him or something, and make sure it's going through Andrich and not him. That could be a dangerous tactic to try. But they were so reliant on him setting the tempo in the first game. I would try to eliminate him if I could. So they have that system with the 2 number 10s and the striker. I would shade my striker towards Cruz, and I would shade one of those 10s towards Cruz as well. So you have someone in front and behind, and just force them to use other people. Let Rudiger bring out the ball. Let Tar bring out the ball. Let Andrich bring out the ball. Anybody else but Cruz. But I think if Cruz can find the freedom, which he normally tends to do, he's very, very smart at finding space. He'll be a key today. I think also when you look up further up the pitch, Musiala, Havertz, pretty much that whole front 4. But I really want to highlight Musiala and Wirtz. I think Wirtz, apart from the goal, for his standards, was maybe a little bit quiet throughout the rest of that Scotland performance. I thought Musiala was immense in that game. From minute 1 till he came off the pitch, I think he really, really showed his class in that first game. So again, Cruz, Musiala, Wirtz, those would be the 3 I'd be watching. Of course, with my Arsenal goggles, I'm also looking at Kai Havertz as well. But I think Havertz will put in his performance, do his work, his normal performance. I think he will give it to them. But Wirtz, I think, will want to even express himself even more. I know he got the goal, which is important to everyone, but I think his overall performance could have been better, because Musiala really did shine in that first game. Had a great goal himself as well, and I thought he was just basically unplayable on the day. Couldn't really be stopped by the Scotland team. Just dribbling, manipulating the ball to get to spaces where he wants to get. So very, very talented player. Definitely becoming, the man for this German team, right now. So yeah, those would be my 3: Cruz, Musiala, and Wirtz. And for Hungary, I went for 4 players: Gulassi, Orban, Salai, and Soboslai. So yes, people, that is it. So let me see. We are home. How long? We are 12 minutes away from kickoff. No, we're not 12 minutes away. That means 12 o'clock. How much time we have? Remember to like the video, people. Smash that like button. Don't forget. Share the content. Subscribe to the channel. We are now at, I think, 830 subscribers. So I could see if we can get like 10 to 20 more subs on this one today. So let's try to get to 840, 850 after this video, people. All right. Yeah, man, it's Jason Gooner TV. As you can see, we break down the game. We're gonna show you the live. Well, we can't show you the content, obviously, because I think the Euro 2024 people will shut down my channel, but we're gonna show you the live play-by-play on screen, and I will be providing some commentary as well. Just seeing the teams warm up now on my coverage. Look like I'm a German fan, because I'm wear the black warm up something there. But Netherlands is my team, people. Started out with 3 points. Hoop Holland. Vegas had to come on and save us. But that's totally fine. 3 points is 3 points. Big match coming up next. Big match coming up next, I think we'll play France next. Yep, Netherlands, France. 21st. So that is what? That is Friday. Channel Star. Can't live stream that time, you know. But I didn't get to stream the first Netherlands game. It was a little early that day. Let me see. The 25th is what day? 25th is a what? Tuesday? I think 25th is a Tuesday. Pretty sure. Yeah, 25th is a Tuesday, so I can't stream that either. Jaja. Now work with me for stream my side. Definitely tomorrow, people, at 3 o'clock, I'll be doing another live stream with Spain and Italy. That one is not missing me. Denmark, England. Wonder if I should do that one too. Maybe we'll do 2 stream tomorrow, you know. 2 live stream, you know. Denmark, England, and Spain, Italy. And then Thursday night, my for coach. So I'm not be able to do the Argentina live stream. I'll probably do a stream that night, same way though. But yeah, look out for it. I definitely I'll do Spain, Italy tomorrow, people. Not sure if I'm going to do the Denmark, England one, but just look out for that. So line up scrolling on the screen now. All right, let's see. I'm a full screen this because we're going to be looking at the play-by-play from here. So I'll go on for this. Lineups. All right, I'm a full screen this now. I think it's over here. So, huh? I told them try this, people. Aha. Who that? Biden. Real waste. Real waste, man. So the ad not done. Oh, go on this. What really going there, so? Yo, people, don't forget to like the video. Smash up the like button. So give me some predictions, people. How the match I go? Germany I gonna take it. Germany gonna prove too much for them today again. Let me know. Let me know, people. Let me know. All right. Finally. All right. Good. I'll eat this now. Yeah. All right. So that you can see that clearly, right, people? It's a countdown now. So this will give you a nice play-by-play while it's going. I believe them should drop the score as well. But I will be sure to have the score right here. So let me adjust this. right. So yeah, me love that. Me'll change that just in case, say a score. One thing, the Euro has been very, very well attended. Pretty much every match, almost capacity stadium, loud, great atmosphere as well. Does anybody know why Hungary have two badge? Cause them look very similar. I try to figure out what the story is on that. And remember as well, people, you can support the channel by always liking the videos. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, share it around to friends. And of course, we also have the super chat feature. So if you feel so inclined, drop a super chat, give me a score predictions. Let me know where you think the score gonna end up today. Why Hungary have two badges on their crest, on their jersey? What is it? Let's see. Even though I not trust this from a day, Wikipedia. I don't trust it. History. Big Bala Puskas. Kids and Chris. However, the team sometimes wears all white kit. Okay, the coat of arms are worn on the left side of the shirt where the human heart can be found. So then put the coat of arms and the logo for the national team on it. Okay. Jamaica for put them coat of arms too. Alright, well. Say them more them coat of arms on it, people. Nothing wrong with that. Omar Fowlin said Germany 3, Hungary 1. Alright, Omar Fowlin said 3-1. People dropping the predictions, man. I know say the place no ram like that, but the people them in there, man, make me know. I want to say the game I could go. Make me know. Make me know, people. Let me see. Let's see. On to them people, man. May I share on the video in the next place. Join the live video. Alright, make us see what go on. Big up yourself, Fresh. Fresh said 3 love. Bless up, Fresh. Respect. Brent said 4 love to the Germans. Alright, so game of starts. So I'm giving my predictions, people. I think Germany are gonna be too strong for them in the end, people, to be honest. After the first round of matches, at the first game in the groups, I had Germany looking the best team. Some people were telling me, boy, Scotland and thing. And I feel like Germany made Scotland look like that on the day. I've seen Scotland play, and they're not as bad as Germany made them out to look. I do think that Hungary probably gives them a better test today, but I think they're just in the end going to be too strong. But I do think that Hungary will get a goal. So I'm going to say Germany wins this one 3-1. I agree with who said 3-1? I think it was Omar Fowling. Yeah, I agree with Omar Fowling here. 3-1. I'm agreeing with him. 3-1 to Germany. I think Super Kai get another goal. And Verts maybe get one. And I think a defender score and like a set piece. So maybe I won't goal again. Because I won't goal look like they want to win the golden boot. And Hungary, I say Salah get a goal, number 20. Yeah, so 3-1. I agree with the 3-1. Omar Fowling said, JG, how do you feel about Martinez as a coach? I don't rate him. With the squad he has, the team should be doing better. Yeah, I think Roberto Martinez was having this conversation yesterday. Like, he's not as bad as like Southgate, but I would put him like around there somewhere. I think the only difference with him, there's a mistake. Hungary almost gets on the score sheet as soon as the ball game start, people. A mix up around the back. Germany with these change kits. What kind of jersey this? But that was a scare. Neuer was very alert there to win that off his line. Could have easily been. But yeah, Martinez, may agree with your Fowling. Him not really doing all that he could with the talent he has. I was very surprised that they had so many defenders. I know Joao Cancelo is like not really a defender, but I thought it was overkill. Dalo, Nuno Mendes, Joao Cancelo. I would have maybe played another midfielder, like another creative player, or even like another actual winger, and drop Bernardo more in field. I don't know. I think you could see the difference when Jota, Pedro, Neto came on, just to give them that different look in attack. And I think Leo has to step up as well. I mean, he needs to do more. He needs to do better. I was just talking to a friend of mine about this, and I was saying, boy, Leo, for his talent level, he should really be doing more as a footballer, like dominating more. So I think it's partly on Martinez as well. But some of the players have to step up and play better as well, I think. Big up yourself, Owen. Respect, brother. Yeah, man, respect. You need to use some of the speed merchants on the flanks. Yeah, you saw when Neto came on. I mean, he made that goal, He definitely made that goal. Where's the one suburb banger? I was going to say him, but I don't know why I feel like Salah will get the goal if them score. Maybe because him deserve one from the first game. Demo said 4-2. King Kai with a double. Could have see it. Here's Kai Havertz with a turn in the box. Ooh, good tackle there from the number 5. Brilliant play from Fiola there. He plays it off Germany for a throw. So both teams feeling each other out here. That's the first time we really saw Germany get into the box. Here's that mix-up play. Tar with the header. I think Kimmich thought maybe Rudiger was going to deal with it, and they kind of had a mix-up, and then Kimmich just took too long to play it back. Salai, my predicted goal scorer, almost, and he did get a touch on it, people, but as I said, Neuer came out forcefully. I do, Emma, I do, because, that 3-1 Switzerland game, when it was 2-1 Swiss, Hungary could have definitely came back into the game. So, I think the forward players from Hungary showed me enough to say, boy, they can give this Germany team some problems. They can. Here's Musiala now. I was saying there's nobody on this flank. Here he comes down the flank. For once a bad pass from Musiala, a little behind Havertz, and it's cleared back to Neuer to relax in his box. So 3 minutes, 27 seconds played, people. Good game so far, both teams. Yeah, Demo, it's tough, Damn, so the Super 8 games are now. Jano, Demo, who is playing now? I know West Indies don't play till what, tomorrow? Let me know, because when Copa starts, it'll be even worse, Because I think Argentina game going on the same time as West Indies game against England. So I'm going to need My device them at work, you know. Here's Havertz on the right side, cutting into the box, cutting on his left foot, pushes it, now shoots. And a tame effort, basically. My father would call that one a paper shot. Oh, USA versus South Africa. Jano, the brother, what him name? Aaron, is Aaron Jones him name or Aaron Brown? Man, I beat some ball. See, Puran just pass him for the highest total. But Bun, me say Puran run out to Sidimo. Cheese and peas, him they deserve that century there. The man had a direct hit out of nowhere for out the man star. You want to get the century. Here's Gulassi now. Goes long to the left flank. Varga challenges. It's off Andrich for a throw for Hungary. So I think as of right now, Salah kind of on this left side, Soboslai more to the right. You'll see them kind of rotate throughout the game. Soboslai kind of tends to find the game a bit. Salah was more on the right last game and he was more on the left. But as I said before, that will change as the game goes on. And Varga making himself a nuisance in the air. They went long to him and twice now he earns a deflection, this time for a corner for Hungary. So let's see how already Germany can tell that it's a bit of a different fight than the first game. And that's the worry sometimes when a big team wins by a wide margin to start the tournament. It's almost as if I wouldn't say they relax or anything, but maybe coming into this game they had a false sense of, all right, we got this, and it might take them getting punched in the face a few times to wake up. Good cross from Soboslai, comes out to the play. Oh, and that's deflected. And that could have gone anywhere. That's the right wing back making that attempt there. And it was a good block by Andrich. Hands behind his back, gets low, hits him off his leg. And that could have gone anywhere, but goes out for a corner. So, okay, so that's not the easiest total, but depends on what kind of pitch it is. Because if it's anything like the last pitch we played on, them could get that total still. But USA will need to do very well with the bat to catch that for sure. Headed out by Tar. Kirkes runs it down at the half line, plays it back to his keeper. And they reset. Gulassi looks like he's going to play it long again. Probably targeting Varga. Yep. Right on Varga's head, flicked on. Rudiger goes long with the clearance. Headed by Hungary, back to Germany. Rudiger smartly heads it back to Neuer. Neuer gets play started again. Yeah, I'm thinking of South Africa's bowling attack, and them would need a miracle, basically. I don't see it happening either. But stranger things have happened, But I wouldn't put my money on them getting that score at all. Play him through, no? Jeez, Musiala couldn't sort out his feet. Had two runners there. Could have picked either one. He had Havertz and Gundogan running into the channel. Here's Cruz, finds Wirtz. Good turn. Waiting. Plays it through. Here's Musiala. Tries to turn on Orban, but well defended. Hungary tries to go forward. Clipped up. Varga knocks it down to Salah. Good tackle there by Cruz. Showing the other side of his game there. Winning possession back. And now Germany calms it down again. Here's Gundo. Gundo going to midfield. Wirtz. Back to Gundo. Overlap from Middlestat. Doesn't use him. Goes in field to Cruz with time. Andrich back to Cruz with time again in the center circle, surveying his options. Good ball to Gundogan, finding space again, like we spoke about. Here's Middlestat wide, plays it back now to Andrich. Andrich recycles it back to Cruz in a mile of space. Runners, plays it wide to the right to Kimmich, keeping the width over here. Back to Rudiger. They recycle now to Cruz. Cruz again in the midfield. Breaks the lines to Havertz. Havertz one time to Musiala. Wide to Kimmich now. Kimmich back to Musiala. Musiala tries to beat his man, gets stopped. Back to Rudiger now. Rudiger back to Kimmich wide. Kimmich, Musiala, 1-2. Kimmich infield now. Plays it back to Cruz with space. Whips a ball into the box. over everyone though. That was over Havertz and Gundo, and that's gonna go out for a goal kick. So for once, Cruz didn't have his calibration set, and he went a little bit long with that one. So goal kick to Hungary. Nagelsmann talking to one of his coaches there, and that is Marco Rossi, head coach, former Italian international. Last thing about the cricket, because it's a ball stream, but we need to beat England because we have the US after, and when we win that, we're good to go. If England beat us and we have SA last, it's gonna be rough. Yeah, when I looked at the Super 8s, the games we have to play, I thought the same thing. I figured this first England game is crucial because you don't want to go into that South Africa game knowing you need a win. I mean, yeah, if you need a win, you need a win. But looking at the opponents, I agree, Demo. I would love to go 2-0 in the Super 8, keep the win streak going. And of course, I would love to beat South Africa as well. But I just don't want to go into that game knowing we need that win to get to the semis, you know? So I would agree with you. Yeah, man, and listen, fresh garden, I talk sense. Touch up the like button as you reach. Also consider subscribing as well. Yeah, man, let them know fresh. Ball game I deal with. Hungary down the right side. Varga trying to go through, but stopped by Andrich there. Goes long over Verts, headed out by the defender Fiola. Yeah, man, smash up the like button. Make them know. People them well want me go get this car wash, you know. Havertz called for a foul on Orban, trying to chase and win the ball. And he actually got to and got a shot off, you know. Was he called for a foul there? I don't think he was, you know. That was just good play from Havertz. And Gulassi had a strong right hand. But I'm look down for a minute and miss a big chance for Havertz. So this will be a corner to Germany. I saw the Euro been moving, you know, people. You can't look down for a second in them game, man. Cruz drives it to the far post. Andrich! Oh, that was a brilliantly worked set piece, you know. That driven cross to the back post, Andrich ran in one-time volley. Was on target as well, but off the head of a Hungarian defender there. I believe it was the number 14, the right wing back. Yes. Good defensive play there and a good set piece setup. Everybody was at the near post, left all the space at the back post, and Andrich did run into it. Good try, good try. Yeah, I realized it wasn't a foul. And that's one thing, you know, I've noticed. Havertz, before he came to Arsenal, people always, here's the corner, people always would say, boy, him look lazy and lethargic on the field, but I thought him put in a lot of work when he was playing for us. I don't know if it's just Arteta get another side out time game or what, but I don't think you can say him is not a hard-working player. Him put in a shift. And his physicality, it must have improved because he, you know, I didn't expect him to be such an imposing figure in terms of just, you know, driving defenses back and things like that. You know, you wouldn't really put him as that type of player. But as you saw in that tussle there with Orban, he was easily able to outmuscle him to get to the shot. So maybe that's an underrated part-time game for sure. Verts now, tricky feet, good defending here, and he has to foul. So that's the little part that I was talking about with Verts, people. I think he can be way better on the ball. I don't know if maybe he's pressing, you know, trying to prove, or I don't know, but just don't seem to be as free flowing as he is with his club team just yet with the national team. So let's see if they can unlock that. So I see the coverage here. You know, of course, I'm watching these games on Fox networks in the States, and they keep plugging all the Copa America games. So they just showed Sunday USA first game, 5 p.m. So excitement, people. Copa is forward, and pretty soon it's 5 games in a day, you know. So all the people them with wife and girlfriend and them thing, they are girl them with man when I watch football. I'm sorry for no. I don't tell my wife already, enough ball, so I'm glad to turn her into a fan now at this point. Every day she wake up, who's playing today? Germany possessing again. As I said earlier, Cruz dropping into that back three just to have more space. A bad pass from Cruz. I don't know how many times I'm ever going to say that, but a bad pass there. Here comes Hungary on a slight break down the right-hand side. Good cut back to the top of the box. There's no one there. Here's Salai. Ooh, it's blocked by Kimmich. Didn't really catch the shot well, but the player who I thought would score for Hungary twice now with touches in the box. Float, so I now go to match. My daughter, my coach, my daughter indoor team, like our club team, the coach, their actual coach asked me to coach the futsal league for them because him say him just want them get a different voice to listen to and thing for the summer part. And I tell him say, yeah man, I can do it. It never really conflict with my work or anything. And yeah, I have a game tomorrow night at I think 6:50. So it would have really impossible for coach that game there and then go to Atlanta. Cause I live in Atlanta, float. I'm about an hour south of Atlanta where me live. So it just wouldn't work out for me to go to match. I mean, me there pray for Jamaica get a game there. Because I would have, like if it, all right, let's say Jamaica was playing tomorrow night or Saturday night in Atlanta. Would I go? For sure. Like no doubt about it. But just the timing of this Thursday game, it not gonna work out. And plus, me know my whole family want to go. And brother, me no want day in the nosebleed I watch the match. And even if I buy some nosebleed ticket, myself, my wife, and my two kids, but the cheapest ticket them I find for some top row a 150. So that's a $600 there so. I have to spend for me and my family. So it does not work that investment there to me, to be honest. And the timing never work out either. So long story short, I not go. But yeah, enjoying coaching my daughter team people. I get my first L for the season yesterday. We play 2 games and we win the first one and lose the second one. So 7 games we're gone. And we're gone 5 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss. So yeah, we are doing things same way. Big up yourself in BAM Sports. I see you run out last night with your show. Congrats, boss. Long time I know you think about doing it. So glad to see another intelligent mind in the space. I bring the content. So if you never know people, BAM Sports TV, that is Brian Mighton. Usually supposed to know him from the comment section them and some panels and thing. Him start up him channel. So go give him a strength. Click on it and subscribe. Yeah, man, there have been some good channels start out lately, man. Some people where I think really I got add value to the space. So long may that continue. So that's another one. BAM Sports. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, float. I saw it go. Yeah, man, the Copa ticket, them thief, man. I mean, it basically a force me for can't take my family. I mean, not that I can't do it, but it's like, I really have to spend $1,000 for go to one football match. Like, really and truly. I love it, but priorities in life. So, yeah, basically, it forced me for just pre the movements without my family. And I really saw my brain program again. That's why I'm going to get so much good Father's Day gift. Germany taking their time, slow build up here. Finding space again. Musiala now going towards the back line. Good ball. Havertz one time. Oh! And Kai Havertz wants that one back because that was brilliant football. Gundogan and Havertz playing the perfect two striker. Gundogan let it run one time by Havertz. Just too much pace on the delivery. But Gundogan would have been clear on goal. Oh, Havertz. Havertz normally would not do that either, you know. Nagelsmann upset that that couldn't come off because it was well worked. Again, people, the cleverness of all these midfielders. Musiala found the space perfectly there, drove it towards the back line, and then brilliant movement off the ball. This is I think it's Soccerway. Yeah, Soccerway.com, Nick. Yeah, man. A JD, me see with it still, and to me, it looked the best. The only thing that I don't understand is how come I'm not seeing the. I feel like you're supposed to be seeing something else too, like a score and everything, but I don't see it, so I don't know why I'm not seeing that, and the time. I'll have to figure out why that's not there. I'm not really sure. And where did my thing go? How come the okay, it's still there. Still nil all, people. 20 minutes played. Here's Gundo on top of the box. Good flick. Headed away by the defender. Kirkis saves it from going out for a corner. Clears it long. Rudiger with a clean first touch. Plays it to Andrich. But Rudiger look like the type of player that just really enjoy playing football, man. The man is just always keeping up some antics. Even when he control it and pass it a while ago, he might no look past it and all kind of things. You know, this guy, he must be a character in the dressing room, man, I tell you. Yeah, people, don't forget to smash up the like button, you know. Even if you're not stay, it's just a pass through. Respect for passing through. Remember, don't be afraid to use the super chat feature. Drop some super chat, people. It definitely support the channel. Help pay my light bill and all them something there. Yeah, man, it's greatly appreciated. And consider joining the channel as well. Once I get to a certain amount of members, I will definitely start to create some members only content. Maybe on those you might get some exclusives that the others can't get. Maybe we just don't want too much people know the news there. So we just keep it to the family membership. Yeah, man. I believe we got our first member the other day. So respect to Nick for joining the channel as a member. That is another way you can support the channel. It is only $1.99 a month, people. So I'm not gonna do no like the Copa America. And somehow the ref has not called a foul at all, and Musiala scores. Now this will be checked, I am sure, but the referee decided that there was no infringement. Gundogan looked like he fouled the player. I'm not gonna lie, people. Foul, handball, something. But it looked like something happened there. The initial play, I want to say it was Fiola. It could have been Orbando, but it looked like Gundogan fouled him. So let's see. The replay is showing now. Tar with a good win. Verts picks it up, plays it infield. Musiala, tricky feet to Gundogan, and I don't think he fouled him, you know. I don't think he fouled him. He played it to Gundogan, a bit hard to handle. I don't know though. Why would he fall over? Boy, that's tough. Let me see this again. Okay, no handball. Orban comes across, gets bumped, and falls over the ball. And number 14, really, you cannot be holding up your hand and hoping. And Golassi there, Butterfingers, can't get his hand on it. And that's just a poor goal to concede, man. Number 14 baller is turning and looking at the referee when the ball is right there for him to get in. Jeez, peas, I would have killed that brother there. The goal is being checked by VAR, and the check is over, and the goal has been given. So they have restarted play, people, but that was a comedy of errors there for Hungary. Musiala gets his second goal of the tournament. On the 22nd minute, it is Germany 1, Hungary 0. Here comes Kirkis with speed down the left side. What a run. And he's fouled by Rudiger. Not sure what else Rudiger could have done there. I believe they ran into each other. And I don't think that they should be doing that so hard to this man's head. He just ran into him, straight into him. Let's see the replays. Off balance, plays it. And yes, Rudiger does, kind of lean towards him to try to block him and goes down like something happened to him. Not sure what would have happened. His ears are ringing or something. Rudiger down. I think Soboslai wants an explanation, but looking at this replay, it wasn't really enough to call a foul. I mean, Gundogan didn't even do anything really. I mean, he just wanted to make sure he was sturdy going into the challenge. But where I have to kill Hungary is the number 14 Bola. He should have kept playing. He's turning around to the referee. That is terrible, man. Foolishness fresh. Bless up yourself, Ferran. Big up, big up, big up. Namesake, Drop too easy, agree. No foul or handball, agree. Goal stands, them can't overturn. What's up, Joe? Can't give that foul. Good goal. That is true, Nick. I mean, fresh. Him never have to lean that way there. Because the man try run around him, and him lean the way that him try run around him. So, I would say. Oh! And Dima was almost right. He said Soboslai with a banger. And that was surely a banger. But Neuer somehow kept it out. What a save. What a save. Like, hold it on the post. Wow. Well, Dimo had on his Liverpool goggles, said that Soboslai would score a banger, which you don't really have to wear goggles to know that. I mean, he's capable of scoring bangers. That is true. And he almost got one there. That was a good distance from goal as well to strike, but it was so well struck with the proper trajectory. Yo, Dimo, believe me, as soon as I see it, I say, yo, Dimo, call it. The man say, bang, I go score by Sobo. And Rudiger looks to have entered the pitch too quickly with nobody telling him to come on, so he gets a yellow card. And that's something to watch, people, because Rudiger, while a very experienced player, his head can go crazy at times. So I would try to mess with him. Here's the free kick again, replay. It wasn't really all the way in the corner, but Neuer was struggling. I think the pace on it surprised him. The shape that his body had on it looked as if maybe it wasn't struck so hard, but that was traveling in the air. A good block there from Hungary as Gundogan looked to shoot. Here's Salai on the wing, wins a throw-in for Hungary, but Neuer showing that he still has it, and that was traveling, people. And to be honest, the follow-up player, I think might have been Varga, just couldn't get a solid contact. He may have been able to score because Neuer his momentum from diving to save it took him into the goal. So if he gets that on target, that could have been one. Yeah, man, Dirty Manuel. I see him, so the man kill Arsenal and block everything when I try to score against them against Bayern already. He's been doing it for years. And that's a foul in midfield. Mittelstadt is fouled. I believe that's Nagy. Yeah, one of the central midfielders, Nagy there. Went through the player. Mittelstadt really messed up the skill, but still was fouled and bailed out. Here's Rudiger on the ball in the center circle. Plays it to Musiala. Musiala back to Kimmich. Back to Rudiger. Again, Germany fall into the back three with Kroos back there on the left side just to help the build-out phase. And it really does work because Hungary is reluctant to push all the way up. Oh, miscontrol from Musiala. Here's Salai. Back to Orban. Orban. Wide now to Kirkes. Kirkes infield Schaefer. Good one-time pass to Salai. Kirkes goes down the wing. Good ball by Salai. Kirkes is in. He's behind Andrich. He has the pace. Cuts it back. Top of the box. Oh, Soboslai, and that was heading for the far post. But Tar with a brilliant block there. And that was brilliant counter-attacking football from Hungary, utilizing the empty spaces, a big gap behind Kimmich and that left side for Hungary, Germany's right side, and they took full advantage. Soboslai did well to take that under his spell, watch the bounce, and hit a well-struck left foot volley that was heading for the far post, but Tar with the block. Poor from Soboslai there, but it bounces out. Get over it, youth. Ooh, can't. Here's Nagy in midfield. Might reset, no. Goes forward and loses the ball to Musiala. Musiala dribbled it out of play. Should be a throw-in for Hungary. Demo said, bro, Germany doesn't have anyone better than Tar in defense. That man is a scrub. Why, Demo? I think this tournament might make you eat them words, because he had a great season with Leverkusen, and he hasn't really put a foot wrong in this tournament yet. So, I don't know. I mean, I will agree that maybe German fans and the public in general might have put him too high up too early. But I think he definitely has figured something out in the last 2 seasons and just looks a lot more composed on the ball. His technical ability has also improved, I think. I think playing under this manager now at Leverkusen with their style has definitely helped in his progression with that as well. So, I don't know, Demo. I think you might need to recalibrate how you feel about him. I thought he was overrated some years ago, Demo, if we're being honest. I thought when I heard everyone talking about this player and then I watched him myself, I thought he still had a lot of learning to do. But I think he has at this point now. I think he's at 25, 26 years old. Let me check and see how old he actually is. Hold on, I'm gonna tell the people. Anybody before me look? Anybody know exactly? Demo. Bad players have good games sometimes. That's true, Demo. But at what point, when the good games start to add up, at what point do you have to reevaluate if the player is bad? Because a bad player can become a good player, Xhaka was bad for Arsenal for years, and then he had 2.5 seasons of greatness. And because people have PTSD, them still a fight the man even when they do great. So mine is PTSD Tar give you from before. I'm assuming it is from when Bailey was there with him, because those were the times when they were saying he's the next best thing. Yeah, he's 28 now. So I believe him, he just needs some more experience. Because to me, he's a lot better than he used to be now. From even 3 years ago. Yeah, I think you're I think you need to analyze him like now, like today, like this season, last season to a lesser extent, but this season for sure. When Leverkusen started to go on that crazy run of games, I was like, I have to watch this team play. So I got to see like a lot of the games towards the end of the season and a lot of their European games. I made sure to watch them. If I don't watch them live, I watch them back. And Tar has improved a lot from one time. Definitely from when Bailey was there. And I think he had some bad luck with injuries for some seasons as well. And if it's one thing, defenders tend to look bad when they come off an injury because it's so much about timing. And a lot of time, if you don't trust your body, you will make some stupid decisions. We even saw that with one of the Reggae boys, with Deshaun Bernard. Like when he first came, you could tell him wasn't really up to speed because in decision making, and he got labeled with the rash tag, which I thought was a bit mad. And you can see in performance then, like from Gold Cup and Nations League, more recent ones, he don't look nearly as rash. I think this last game against Dominica was really his first bad performance in a lot of games for Jamaica since maybe like his first few, which I don't think he was bad in, but he wasn't as good as he ended up being. Exactly. People were saying VVD was done, and he just never trusted his body enough to look like VVD yet. Now you see this Euro, this past season, this is the Virgil that everybody knew. So yeah, I think it was a few things. I think he couldn't handle the pressure of being labeled like the next great German centre back yet. He wasn't ready for that. And then he had bad luck with, well done, Wirtz. No. That's what I mean with Wirtz, man. Him not Oh, well played. Well, one thing this game showing me, Scotland might be the only bug side in the tournament for real. So big up to my brethren Bianconeri boss. Cause when I did ask the question yesterday in our brethren chat, he must say, yo, not even one bug side there, Euro. And the man said Scotland a bug side. I made that defense Scotland. And I said, no man, Germany just wicked, you know. But the way how Hungary play and the way how the game, because the game is pretty even right now, you know, in terms of chances, you know. Germany not really making that many chances yet. And Hungary look to have a threat. Anytime they go forward, them threatening. So this game, even though the score is 1-0, it's a very even and tight game so far. And as I said before the match started, I thought a key would be Hungary having the confidence to not just break on the counter attack when they win the ball every time. You have to make Germany defend as well. And when I say defend, I don't mean in their third, I mean all over the park. You can't make it an easy day for them attackers that just have the ball the whole time. Make Musiala work, make Wirtz work, make Gundogan work, make all of them work. Make Cruz put in some work as well. And Hungary doing a decent job of that. Them now just go forward every time. Ooh. Here's Tar. And usually how these games work, Demo, now that we've been talking about Tar like this so much, either I'm going to have a wicked game or I'm going to make a blunder. So I could see what happened. Pick for the salt is a good description of what happened. Yeah, Demo and Nick. That's my cousin Nick Demo. And he's another Liverpool fan like yourself. And I think you two are some of the most biased Liverpool fans I know. Liverpool have never done anything wrong. Actually, no, that's not true. Uno will cuss on the team at the same time. But yeah, Uno are very like-minded when it comes on to Liverpool. That is for sure. I don't think Nick not really follow a lot of the programs like you, Demo, in the Jamaican space. He really just watch my channel more than likely. But yeah, man, you will see as the Premier League season come back around and there a whole lot of reasoning. You will see how similar Uno reason about Liverpool. I think Uno is very similar in that way. Here's Cruz with the corner. Good one, but headed out there. Orban again. This man have a magnet when it comes to defending, you know. Oh, Musiala with a poor back pass, but Neuer alert. Good ball. Cruz with a brilliant flick. Here's Wirtz now, down the left side. Mittelstadt makes the run, doesn't give it to him. Here's Havertz. Plays it back now to Andrich. Andrich infield to Kimmich. Kimmich with a brilliant switch of play now to, who is that? Cruz. No, Mittelstadt. And that's headed out for a corner by Bola. And Bola is the player that gave up on that play. Hey man, see my biggie up the Demo. People don't forget, you know, smash the like button, you know, people. Like the only way people are gonna know some there. Yes. Here's Cruz. Cruz finds Musiala at top of the box. Cuts inside. Oh, what a move from Musiala. Oh my gosh. And then I think he fouled the defender, but Musiala complaining about that one. But what silky skills here. What a salad. No, he did step on Musiala's foot, but he cleared the ball first. I want to give Scotland credit to see what they can do this afternoon, but they never look capable of anything against Germany even before the red card. That is true, Nick. I mean, them never really look like, yeah. I mean, not to the extent that Hungary look against Germany. I mean, not that Hungary does create a chance every 2 minutes, but you know, them just look a little, them look a lot more composed and a lot more sure of what they're trying to do. Germany doing a good job right now, pressing them, forcing some mistakes. I still think if I'm Germany manager, I'm looking at Wirtz at halftime and saying, youth, pull up your socks, man, and be counted. And now influence the game enough. And him actually play with him socks low too. So hopefully him not literally pull them up. Cause clearly him like to wear them down, but that figure of speech. Here's Wirtz. Middle stat now. Why didn't he just whip it in? I don't know. That's a bad play from Hungary in the corner there. Middle stat again. That will be blocked for another corner. So this must be like the 6th or 7th corner now on this side. Cruz. Let's see if he goes short or whips it in. Big up yourself, Craig. Germany are going away, me I tell you. Craig said, Musiala, big baller in this Euros for me. Yeah, can't go around that. Musiala, remember when he did that start, I said, boy, who you pick out of them three? Musiala, Bellingham, or Foden? And I don't know. I mean, and that could have gone anywhere. That flicked off of Vargas' head, the striker. He looks to be a real threat in the air because when them go long, them find him. When him in the box and defend him, always a buck out the ball them. So they need to get down the wing and try cross to that brother. And he was being pushed in the back, but not called. Tar pull one, Tar just clear out everybody a while ago. Orban and this brother. Yeah, man, Musiala move away. But let me know, people. For Uno, Musiala, Bellingham, Foden, rank them. Let me see the rankings. Musiala, Foden, Bellingham. Cruz with the corner from the other side now. Good clearance again from Varga. This guy. Oh, that wasn't Varga that time. Oh, it was Varga. Yo, this brother. The striker from Hungary. Them need to try get some cross on him head, brother, because it look like him have it when it come on to jump in for the headers. And them start kick over Musiala now. And Hungary all of a sudden cannot play two pass out the back. So that press now has finally gotten to Hungary. They might have to go direct a little bit. It's only 4 minutes plus stoppage in this half. So sure, them will just want to keep it at 1-0 at this point. And them struggling to play out 2 goal kick in a row now. Them not even reach the middle third with the ball. Copa America tomorrow at 7. Argentina, Canada. That must be coverage because I think them probably do an hour worth of coverage. Here's Wirtz, wide to Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt crosses back post. Poorly defended there. Let it bounce and it gets to Musiala. Plays it back to Cruz. Cruz with another loose pass. That's 2 in this first half I've counted. It's probably 2 more than the whole first game. Cruz again. Time and space. Andrich back to Cruz in the center circle. Surveying. Plays it wide now to Rudiger. Rudiger goes to Kimmich. Kimmich drops it back to Cruz. Cruz pressure a little. Gundogan back to Musiala. Andrich. Gundogan. Good play in tight space here. Tar. Wirtz. Wirtz goes wide to Mittelstadt. High and wide. He goes back to Tar. Tar to Gundo. Gundo to the general. Cruz. Cruz back to Gundo. Gundo goes wide to Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt looks, finds Tar. Tar infield now to Rudiger. Rudiger finds the general again. Cruz. Cruz goes back to Rudiger. Germany showing some patience here. Probably happy to go in at halftime. Maybe wanting another one, but just wanting to keep possession for right now. Andrich back to Tar. Tar to Cruz, who is now in the middle of a back three. Rudiger comes wider now. Back heel to Musiala infield. Back to Cruz again with space. Cruz goes forward slightly. Plays it inside to Wirtz. Wirtz Triangle to Andrich, back to Cruz, Verts to Cruz. So this is about what, 30 odd passes. Here's Verts now in the pocket. Here's Musiala. What a strike! It's just on the outside. But again, the close control and the ability to get off a shot is incredible from Musiala here. He's running into space and in stride takes one touch with the left foot, back lift, and shoots before two players converge on him. But the ability to get off a strike with that much power, and the angle was just a little bit off from Musiala. Whew. So Nick says Bellingham, and then Musiala and Foden even. Wow. So make we hear some other ones. Nick said Jude, and Musiala and Foden tied. All right. Interesting. So rank them people. Bellingham, Musiala, and Foden. I see one ranking forward in. So my first place and the two tied for second. All right, we're almost into injury time. I think there was one little injury with Rudiger and Kirkes, so maybe that will be a minute, maybe two at the max. That one looked, the shape on that cross looked really good, but it was too high for everybody. That's two in a row now. Mittelstadt has overhit, but good to see him getting down that flank. I figured he would be providing the width down that left side, and that has been the truth so far. Somebody on the benches has gotten a yellow. So I was right there. 2 minutes of added time. We have a throw in for Hungary on this left side. Germany's right. And Salai gets away with a little nudge. And here's the counter now. Here's Varga. Triple team, double team. Good play from Kimmich. Good shielding from Varga. And he is called for the pull. Kimmich is called for the pull, but the Germany bench don't like it. So it looked like somebody on Hungary's bench received a yellow card just now. I have to confirm if that was a head coach or someone else, or a player, hopefully not. And that was a tough one there. Not much going on there on that one. Is Cruz top 10 all-time midfielder? Accolades-wise, I would say yes. Oh, and that's two, but he's off. And my player that I want to score for Hungary scores that time, but it is offside. Wow. That's a good question, Nick. I'll have to, and this is something that when I started the channel, I said I wanted to do. Just have those barbershop shows where with us all a reason and say who are the best players of all time from this country or this whatever. And that one is offside, people. Not much to look at. The player who got the initial contact was offside. So hard luck there for Hungary. Got it in the goal, but offside by a little bit. Not as tight as Cristiano Ronaldo's yesterday, but a bit more clear that he was offside there. So still 1-0 to Germany. We're into the final minute of this half. Actually, we're past the 2 minutes of injury time, but one last attack here for Germany. Havertz got a touch that looked like he was in, but and Rudiger again, just I don't know. This man, this man really was doing one thing out there. And I think the referee will put the whistle, and it is half time. So 1-0 to Germany, people. 1-0 to Germany. Goal from Jamal Musiala after some poor defending, really, from Hungary. People assuming that the ref might call a foul. Not the way to go about it. Boy, that would have made my whole day, my whole summer. But it ain't happening, D. You know it ain't happening. Big up yourself. That's Seika. All right, float management say offside. Yes, definitely. Definitely. All right, so it's 1-0 to Germany at halftime. Yo, Musiala to Arsenal. No feel no way, that rumor probably will come up at some point because when you're an Arsenal fan and you subscribe to all them Arsenal something. Yeah. Every day is the next ball. I remember for like 10 years straight, Benzema was coming to Arsenal every summer. Every single summer, Benzema linked to Arsenal forever. It's a sad thing, man. Just troll them, love trolling. You know. Cause this year, which striker we're not linked to? Remember, it was Isaac. Then it was Gyökeres from Sporting Portugal. Then it was Then now I see Osimhen now. The brother that used to be at Bayern, but him at Bologna now, Zirkzee, who they in a Netherlands team. Him linked to it now as well. One bag of people, brother. Yeah, Tony before. It's a wonder me not hear Ali Watkins. Because he is an Englishman who score a bag of goal and normally he must link to Arsenal by somebody. Yep, the whole of them, brother. You know, it's always something. Anyway, Arsenal now got up my nerves in idea, you know. So let's see Germany, Hungary, it's halftime. So let me go to, let's pre what the stats I say. All right. We gonna be all right. Remember to smash the like button, people. Don't forget, you know. It is very important. It really helps me out, you know. All right, so let's let's remove this and let's put up this now. So this is the stats for the first half, people. Do it that way, yeah. All right, so now I do this thing. Big save on that Soboslai. Kimmich doing well as well. The two center backs, even with the yellow card, Rudiger still at 7. Mittelstadt is the lowest outfield. Well, actually, Kai Havertz is the lowest outfield player at 6.3. Let's see. I did miss the big chance. 20 touches, good passing accuracy. Lose all them duels, though. Good ball retention, only lose the ball 5 times. That's not terrible for a striker. 1 clearance. So, yeah, the one big chance really pulled down the score. And he's 0 for 2 on his dribbles. 2 shots on target. Expected goals 0.25. So Havertz with a 6.3 so far, lowest out on the field. But Gundogan, Wirtz, Musiala all doing their work. A lot of green scores here, so that means they're doing well. Andrich and Cruz locking up the midfield. Cruz, as you can see, just living in that center circle. Time and space, can pick out what he want to do. And Andrich, the busier of the two, a little more advanced as well. But I like that balance between those two. You know, I think they really work well together. And then the front three. So Gundogan, look at his heat map. You know, pretty much anywhere in this half space between midfield, defense, drifting left or right, and you'll see something similar with Musiala. You know, more on the right, but drifting everywhere as well, getting a little more advanced. And then Wirtz, you'll see the same. Station more on the left, but look at that. Very fluid. They can end up anywhere on the pitch. So I think that the key to this attack really is these 3 players below Havertz. And then when you look at Havertz's heat map, you know, he'll drop into pockets as well, but he's doing a better job of staying higher up the field because he doesn't want to crowd the space for those 3 just behind him. So yeah, I like the way that Germany look to progress the ball. They really understand space well. You know, one knock on them in that first half, maybe could they create some better chances. But I think Hungary has been disciplined. And let's look at Hungary's stats. So Orban, as I said, has a magnet, 7.4. Look at that, 4 clearance, 3 block shots, 4 tackles in just the first half. Win every duel on the ground. Not sure why them saying, I guess they wouldn't count when him fall down in the box as a losing a duel, but it's kind of him give it the ball still. But really and truly, everyone went to sleep, especially the number 14 by the time Soboslai wake up, it was too late. And yeah, Musiala made no mistake. So, but yeah, Orban, have to give him credit. Side under, but him putting in a shift. Real captain's performance, even though he's not the captain. Soboslai has played decent, so has Kirkis. No, this brother get a 6.9, but I think what he did on the goal, him deserve about a 5. But I don't know if, like me, I'd call that an error leading to a goal. Because for him to turn around and try to get the ref attention in that moment, man need to play, brother. Terrible there. But let's check Soboslai stats for the first half. Got a 6.8. Had that shot that was going on target. I had the shot on target from the free kick, and then had another one going on target that was blocked. I think that one would have scored. 91% passing, 0 for 4 on the crosses, 19 touches, lose the ball 6 times, and 1 interception. So, would like to see maybe a key pass in there, but I think he's doing a good job so far when he does get on the ball. Just keeping possession. And he has had good timing on his runs into the box as well. That black shot, as I said before, could have easily been the equalizer. So this game is pretty much still in the balance. 1-0 to Germany. Let's check the overall stats. I had mentioned before that the 70-30 thing now will work for possession. But I might have to eat those words because, I think Hungary has still been a threat even with that little possession, because as you can see, the expected goals is slightly tilted towards Hungary right now. They have both created 2 big chances on the day. Neuer has 1 more save than them. The shots are pretty even, 8-7. Of course, Germany is crushing them on the passes. But let's look at the shots on target. They're 3 apiece. So, if you had spoken to Marco Rossi before the game and you said, listen, you're going to have 70% possession, but you guys will have the same amount of shots on target at halftime, he would take that. He would definitely take that. So, I think that they have probably realized that it makes more sense for them to concede in areas to Germany, just so that they'll have the legs to be effective when they get on the ball. Because I think that's one thing that Scotland kind of did. They kind of were trying to get up in the face of Germany, and they got demoralized because they were just getting played around. I think Hungary has done a much better job of staying in their roles and maybe not following all the movement of the front four. I think Scotland was just getting pulled apart by everybody. They were trying to man mark, but that played right into Germany's hands, whereas Hungary is doing a much better job of not following people out of their zone and passing them off to the next man. So better discipline on the part of Hungary, just defending all the movement and interchange that Germany bring. 1 big chance scored and 1 miss. And of course, Hungary missed their 2 big chances. Now, the big difference probably, and this is based on possession as well, 17 touches in the area to 4. But if the shots are even, they'll be fine with that as well. Big disparity in the attacking passes. Final third phase, of course, with better possession, you're going to have more bodies in the final third, which makes it easier to connect passes in the final third. So makes sense that Hungary is 52 and Germany is all the way up to 87. And the entries are a big difference, 46-14. So that is a look at the first half by the numbers for the most part. Tells a good story, tells you that, while Hungary is conceding a lot of the possession, they have made their limited possession tell as the shots on target are dead even. So, yeah, it's good first half. I think Hungary can definitely feel like they're definitely in this game with more than a shout. So we'll see how the second half play out, people. We'll see how it play out. As I said before, we're doing the Euro live stream right now. We have 1 more game on the docket for today. That's Switzerland and Scotland. I will not be doing a live show for that one. I'm going to be doing some prep for a show tonight. Have to complete the thumbnail, get a few more pictures to go on there for the Copa America full preview. If you're a fan of the channel or first time here, either way, typically when I do content live streams, shows, analysis, previews, reviews, whatever the case is. I'll do them in nighttime, and that's in the United States Eastern time. 10 o'clock, 10:30, later than that sometimes. So look out for a Copa preview show. I'm gonna try to get this one started a bit earlier, but as soon as I make the thumbnail, I'm going to definitely put a time on it, and you can know what time I'll be going live. Just be sure to hit that notification bell, and you will see what's going on. But we're gonna go through all the groups of the Copa, people, and that's gonna be tonight. We're gonna talk about teams, players, what kind of form these teams have going into it, and try to pick some, the obvious stars of the tournament we think will play well, and try to pick some players that maybe we don't know so much about as yet, but ones to look out for as we go to watching this tournament. All right, so that should be a fun one later, people. As I said before, look out for the thumbnail for the time. Not really certain exactly what time, but it will definitely be in the PM, sometime 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock ish, somewhere in that time frame. So yeah, look forward to that, people. Then as we get into the Copa America, I know Jamaica plays their first match on Saturday, but I did want to just take just devote an entire show to Jamaica and their Copa America outlook. Definitely pay some close attention to the Mexico game, try to break that down, predict some lineups, and try to talk about, what we can do to beat this Mexican team and get our first points at the Copa America. So look out for that sometime tomorrow as well. And again, I have a game to coach tomorrow night, so I won't be going live for the Argentina game, but I'll probably do some kind of post-match reaction show, and also take a preview into the game that will be played on Friday as well. So yeah, look out for all of those, people. I'm gonna try to, because I have some time today and tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get all the thumbnails done. Go ahead and put them out, so you guys can hit the notifications. Make sure you're getting told when I'm gonna go live and do some content, because it's a lot of football going on, people, and of course that's why we're here. We want to discuss the football. So yeah, man. Cruz, big midfielder, absolutely. Nobody can debate that. Is he a top 10 all-time midfielder, though? That was the question. Yeah, this was the question. Is Cruz top 10 all-time? But it's hard for say him not, Man win everything where a football player can win. Club World Cup, Champions League, him win a Euro, him win a World Cup as well. There's a lot this guy has done. 6 Champions Leagues. No, don't listen, David, about Musiala. We're not getting no Musiala. Sadna, big up, Bless up yourself, Sadna. Make sure you like up the video while you're there, here. And stick around the second half. I got nice. Alright, let me lock off this now. Get my live back up and running. Neuer is entering the pitch again. Gundo, Rudiger, Kai, all coming back out. Make sure I set this up the right way. Let me move this over here. No. Yeah, here we go. I need to update this. Man, them couldn't remind me, star. Germany won. So it's 1-0 to Germany. Looks like they're entering the field of play. So I predicted a 3-1. I think I saw some 4-love, 3-love. I think I had somebody said 4-2. So let's see if anybody is actually gonna be correct today. I'm already a little bit off on my predictions because I didn't have Musiala scoring. I thought Kai would score, and I said one of the center backs, either Tar or Rudiger, would score. And and actually said Wirtz would get another one. But it was Musiala this time. Interested to see how early Nagelsmann goes to his bench. Halftime in the last game, he bought Pascal Gross on for Andrich at halftime. We'll see if he does anything similar today. Doesn't look like he's done anything today though. Yeah, same 11, both sides. Hungary going long, targeting Varga as usual. Well played by Gundogan there. Musiala in space down the right side. Finally caught, but cuts inside. Looking for Havertz, but cut out. Hungary down the left, flicked on. Good defending, Kimmich. Loose touch there. Here's Havertz, pressured. Keeps possession of the ball. Back to Cruz. Cruz finds Gundogan now. Gundogan wide to Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt decided to hold it up. Plays the infield to Wirtz. Wirtz now thinking of making a move. Good ball to Gundogan, top of the box. Flicks it out wide to Kimmich. Kimmich drops it back to Rudiger. Rudiger looking, goes for the shot on the ground. It was dangerous. And the man with the magnet on his foot, head, and whole body, Orban in the way again. And it flicks up in the air and over the bar, high over the bar for a corner. Really had to cut that out though. Couldn't really leave that there. You never really know what's behind you, so made sense to do that. Here's Cruz with what feels like his 50th corner. Whips it in. Golashi came to punch, but it was headed away first. And then a foul is called on Havertz while it's in the air. Pulling the shirt. So it's 2 minutes played now in the second half. Hungary have a free kick in their box. Golashi pushes the field up the pitch. And they're probably trying to find Varga. He runs towards it and is clipped. No foul. Varga back on his feet, heads it. Cut out by Mittelstadt to Cruz. Back to Mittelstadt, who flicks it long. Havertz gets a touch on it, but not good enough. And he's called for the foul. I think that time he caught the number 24. I don't remember his name. Oh, well cut out here. Here's Soboslai. Drops it back to Schaefer. Schaefer has the overlapping run. Here's Kirkis. Kirkis closed down quickly, and Kimmich forces it. Corner. Soboslai will take the in-swinger from Hungary's left side. Remember to like the video, people. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Here's Soboslai now. Can he get some quality on this one? That's a good one, you know. Ooh, flicked at the near post. Not sure who that was off, but both players chasing it. And it goes out for a Hungary. No, and the throw-in is actually to Germany. Couldn't really tell on that first who got the flick. There's about 3 heads there jumping for it. In the end, it is a throw-in to Germany, which Mittelstadt comes over to take. Dardai, that's his name. Number 24. Here's Soboslai. Couldn't quite control it. Here's Kirkis now. Leaves it. Kirk is trying to get some space for a cross. He's double teamed over there. Does well to get out. Plays it back to Soboslai. Soboslai finds. Ooh. Good attempt there by Schaefer to get through, but good defending in the end. Looked like he was going to be able to get it through his wickets, but Andrich closed them at the right time. Ends up winning the ball and then getting fouled. Here's Kimmich. Back to Rudiger now. Rudiger looking forward, plays it back to Kimmich. Kimmich goes safe again to Rudiger. Rudiger across the Tar. Tar all the way left now to Cruz, who's back there helping the build-up. Here's Musiala, pressured. Goes all the way back to Neuer. Out of his goal to collect, plays it to Tar. Tar in his own half, coming dribbling forward. Plays it across to Rudiger. Rudiger now tries to go long to Havertz in the channel. And this one should stay in for Havertz. Yes, it does. And Havertz does a great job to win a... Oh, it's actually called as a goal kick. It looked like he won the corner there, but it might have ricocheted off his foot again. And that's a goal kick to Hungary. One of the few times I've seen Germany go that direct, just long and over the top. There was a lot of space over there, though, so it made sense. Maybe that's a way to loosen up this Hungary defense a bit. Variation. Variety is the spice of life. All right. Kimmich, Cruz, the general, back to Tar. Tar to Andrich now. Andrich with a lot of time. I think Hungary is fine with them having the ball here at the halfway line and not really willing to engage. As soon as they get a little closer to that final third, that's when you see them get a bit tighter to everyone. But right now, they're just trying their best to keep their shape, not get pulled apart. And they are willing to concede possession in certain areas. And now here's where they need to get tighter. Here's Musiala, right? About 25 yards, plays it wide. Here's Kimmich now, Verts now on that right side. The interchange is real, people. Here's Kimmich. Kimmich has Rudiger free. Rudiger has it. Looking to cross. He does. Headed out by Fiola. Schaefer, Salad. 2 salad in a row. Why, Schaefer, you've been trying to salad people. And you just get 2 back-to-back. Good ball there into the midfield. Cruz is beaten. Here's Soboslai. That one was a little bit behind Schaefer. He had to check for it, and that messed up the momentum there. Play that in front of him, Soboslai. Jeez. And now it's Germany's turn to break. Here's Germany. Havertz wanted it in the space, plays it to feet. Here's Havertz. Kimmich is free at the top of the box. He finds him. Under a bit of pressure, but turns out of it. Looking. He finds Verts, and now it's slowed down. Here's Andrich. Here's Verts down the right side. He goes back to Rudiger. Rudiger to Tar. Tar goes wide now to Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt goes back to Cruz. Cruz pressured, plays infield to Tar. Tar now cycles it over to Rudiger. Rudiger and Verts exchange 1-2s. In the middle again to Tar. And this is that lull you to sleep. Mittelstadt. Good turn from Musiala. Good second touch as well. Here's Gundogan. Here's Verts. Verts to Havertz in the channel. Finds him, but Havertz miscontrols. And Orban clears. Good clearance as well. Finding feet. Hungary had to go long eventually. Mittelstadt, good first touch. Second touch, not so good, but it's going to work out. Neuer comes and gets it. Cruz in midfield. Finds Musiala. Musiala back to Cruz. Cruz to Gundo. Gundo back to Cruz. Cruz splits the line now to Verts. Verts attacking. Finds Kimmich wide. Kimmich back to Verts again. Verts cycles it infield to Tar. All 10 German outfield players pretty much in the final third of Hungary right now. Here's Rudiger, very advanced down the right. Here's Kimmich. Good ball to Gundogan behind the defense. Oh, good play. Gundo went with a low cross. Here's Cruz. And you know Cruz is going to get that one on target. One of the best at shooting from range in terms of accuracy in the world. Gundogan maybe didn't choose the right option for that cross. More height to the back post would have made sense with Havertz back there, but here's Gundogan, top of the box, plays it to Havertz, 1-2. Havertz surely is offside, no? Either way, Havertz then fouls him. But good spell of possession this from Germany, getting a lot of players pushed forward, a lot of bodies in the box. Havertz clumsily fouled him that time. Brilliant play earlier from Gunda, just so like he was going to cross it with the left and then try to drive one with the right. As I said, that one should have been a little bit more clipped. And then Golashi with the reaction save after Cruz's shot was deflected. And here's the double salad by Schaefer. Thank you, commentary team or camera crew. Andrich and Verts just picked up a back-to-back salad. And here's Kirkis down the flank. Tries to find Salai. Rudiger cleans it up. Quick throw in though, smartly. Couldn't quite get to it though. And that's a poor touch from Schaefer there. Got that all wrong. Throw into Germany. So 56 minutes gone. Just about. Still 1-0. Germany dominating possession still. But Hungary is still looking a threat. Still looking a threat. Good long ball here from Rudiger. Havertz timed it perfectly. Ooh, and that was a crucial block again by Orban. Gundogan was wide open in the box. Here's Verts. Again, clever movement from Havertz. Good ball in field to Tah. Tah with time and space. Good ball to Havertz. Oh, Verts, sorry. Verts tried to connect with Musiala. Just didn't get it. Good ball down the flank. Here's Tah showing speed. And well done. Tah picked up the speed there to close on Szoboszlai and clear it. Or else he would have been in. Hungary would have wished that was Salai and not Szoboszlai that time. Salai have a little more speed. But pretty much Szoboszlai and Salai, whichever side one is on, the other one is on the other. They just have an understanding. They're going to switch from time to time. And to be expected, Florian Wirtz coming off. As I said before, maybe not influencing the game as much as he can. And it looks like they're also going to be taking Havertz off, who is not very happy. But they have a good bench, people. They have to use it. I'm sure this is probably Sane and Fulkrug. Yep, Sane and Fulkrug coming on. So that makes perfect sense. Change of a little different looking attack. Just more of a bulldozing style. Maybe not going to give you the same type of link up and fluidity ability, but you already have a lot of fluidity in the team with some of the midfielders. So, not the worst idea to put a out and out striker out there. And let's see where Sane goes to begin. Last time he came in, they stuck him on the right side, but they may choose to do something else today. So let's see how it looks tactically. Again, 58 minutes and running on the clock. Yeah, I think those subs were to be expected. I think that's a sign also that the coach maybe doesn't love how it's going right now. So Sane has taken up that right-hand side again. And Fulkrug, of course, will make these runs right here into the channels. Middle start now. Infield. Here's Musiala. Ooh, Musiala tried to force one to Gundo. Maybe not the best option, but it almost got there. And Hungary for once have possession. And they go long again. He's actually has some space. Great first touch by Salai. Here's Salai. 2 on him. Kimmich. And it's a brilliant cross, Oh, and Varga had the finish on his head. That was very similar to a chance he missed against Switzerland to equalize. Couldn't quite get the header down, but that was a brilliant first touch and cross by Salai there. really having a good Euro, the number 20 from Hungary, excuse me. And Varga really should have done better. He was able to find that bit of space in front behind Tar, who got lost under the flight of the ball, and he got off a nice clean header but couldn't keep it down. But well played from Hungary there. Was not a long kick up field, was a great directed long pass, and Salah did the rest. That was a bit forced there from Kimmich. Didn't really have the space in behind to play that pass. And possession conceded here. Szoboszlai under pressure goes back. Fiola finds his keeper, Golassi. Golassi looking, plays it short to Szoboszlai under pressure again. And that will be off Musiala for a throw. But look at this play here. They're showing the control again. Over the shoulder, dead on his foot. And he works it down the flank with his weaker left foot. Perfect height on that cross. And Varga really did most things right there. Headed it back where it came from. Neuer would have been beaten. He just could not keep the header down. And the bench reacted. And it was a big chance. I mean, that was very well crafted, that chance. And Varga, in the end, should find the target there. Here's Musiala. Looking for a handball. The ref says play on. I think his hand might have been by his side, even if that did hit his hand. Sane now for the first time on the ball. He finds Tar. Tar finds Musiala. Musiala looking to get off a shot. He can. And he just couldn't wrap his foot all the way around that one. But from that stop position, he really knows how to get onto that right foot to take a shot. And that didn't even hit his hand at all. Hit off his knee and then off of his chest. And then everyone in the crowd begging for it. But kudos to the ref. In real time, he saw it. And Hungary trying to possess. Reluctant to just go long. Germany organized the press. Spearman on the left side. His phone. All the way back to Golassi. Golassi, he finds Orban. Orban goes on the ground long to Varga. He's fouled from behind by Tar. So pretty much everything other than finishing, Varga has done well. Hold up. Yeah, he's done well. I'll go on muffin. Muffin, come give me a link, people. All right, down the wing. Here's Kirkis. Kirkis, another good whip ball to the far post. Bit deep, but they'll get a corner out of this. Mittelstadt tried to swing it out for a throw, but sliced it behind for a corner. So this will be taken by Szoboszlai, this time on the right side, so an out swinger. And looks like a sub is coming on, or two subs. So Nagy will be replaced out of midfield by Klein Heisler, the number 15. Szoboszlai makes the signal for the movement. Far post. Varga attacked it, but good headed clearance by Andrić. Here's Kirkis trying to find some space. And he has run this one out of play. So basically a like-for-like switch there in midfield. And it's a long ball. Sane is too long for Sane. Orban over to Dardai. Dardai goes long again. Looking for Salai again. Couldn't quite get to it, but almost a good flick by Varga. And even though Germany is up 1-0, Nagelsmann doesn't look so thrilled over there on the sideline, to be honest. Here's Ta. One time to Musiala. Musiala back to Neuer. And Fiola makes Musiala know he's there. Musiala didn't like it. Cruz again taking up this left center back position. The way Cruz is playing in this tournament in the build-up phase is very similar to what I saw Pep doing with City, with Kovacic, in a few of their games towards the end of the season. Great ball by Kimmich. Here's Sane. Sane too much on that one, but Musiala does get to it and keep it in. Here's Mittelstadt deep as a Cruz. Space on the ball. Finds a reverse pass to Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt with the cross. Flicked on by a defender. Kimmich keeps it back now to Rudiger. Rudiger looking. Finds the General. General one time to Musiala. Musiala, good slipped in ball. Musiala, and that's a brilliantly worked goal. Gundogan makes it 2-0 to Germany. And the passes were all on point. The movement was on point. Mittelstadt looked up, saw the space at the top of the 18, and played the perfect pass in. But again, Cruz involved. Reverse pass into Mittelstadt, who then plays the cutback right to Gundogan and a clean finish with the left foot. No chance for the goalkeeper, Golassi. That's 2-0 to Germany on the day. And they're holding up a believe sign. And here it is again. This pass from Cruz. Musiala, good reverse ball to Mittelstadt. Plays it back. Good movement. Fulkrug had peeled to the far post. Gundogan just ran to the penalty spot. And Mittelstadt just put it into a dangerous area and calmly finished into the far corner, inside of the foot, on the ground. Cleanly done by Gundo, and Nagelsmann can now breathe a bit easier. So that's 2-0 to the Germans. Respect float. Because without that, probably wouldn't have done this. That's 2-0 to Germany, people. I think on the balance of play, probably justified. I mean, I think Hungary deserves a goal, but I don't know if Hungary deserves to be tied with Germany right now. So 1-1, if he had finished that chance, might have been a bit harsh on Germany. I don't think Hungary has quite hit the heights that they hit for part of that first half in the second. So I have to give Germany some credit for picking up the game as well. Tar under pressure, relaxed. Good play to Rudiger. Rudiger goes long down the wing. Right to Sane. He controls. Good close control. And he tried to wriggle through everybody but couldn't. But Cruz again in acres of space. He's actually using the space this time. Good choice. Here's Sane. Sane to Kimmich. He's wide open. And Kimmich just blasted one across the box, maybe hoping to get that far post or to get a touch from somebody. But I think that was too much power for any of the strikers to get there. And Fulkrug didn't miss it by much, though, to be honest. So we're at the 70th minute now. We're looking at the goal one more time. And nobody really tracked Gundo going into the box. The player who just checked into the game, ball watching. Maybe not up to the pace of it, not sure. But too many watching the ball there. I wonder how much touches Cruz have in this game. He have 100 yet? Game back. Soon reaching up. Oh, Sane was in. Cruz decided to keep the possession right now. Soboslai fouls him. Two subs coming on. Emre Can this time, replacing Andrich. A bit of a change up from the first game when Gross got that nod in this role. But Can scoring a goal and probably a bit more similar profile to Andrich than Gross. And it looks like the coach is giving Musiala a rest. He looks a bit surprised by this one, but he has been getting kicked a bit. So perhaps this is just conservation of energy. And a player who didn't get to see the pitch in the first game will now get a chance. That is the number 11, Furyk, comes on as well. So Nagelsmann using his squad up. A player that didn't get a chance in the first game coming on. Cruz goes back to Middlestat to Kimmich. Kimmich crosses far post. That's an easy claim for Gulassi. Yeah, so Chris Furyk from Stuttgart, 26 years old. Had a decent season in the Bundesliga. 8 goals, 7 assists. Typically can play midfield, but typically plays at the left wing spot for his club. It looks like that is where he has been placed in this one. So perhaps two more out and out wingers in the system now with Sane and Furyk, and we'll see how that plays out with a more number 9 in the system. Now Furyk can operate centrally as well, so you'll see him drift infield. But yeah. Good ball. Furyk in space on this left side. Can he link up with Mittelstadt here? Looks to go infield. Keeps it. Finds Fulkrug. Fulkrug with a poor first touch though, but easily won back by Cruz. Finds Can. Can goes to the right to Kimmich. Good ball. Stretch the play. Here's Sane now. 1-on-1. Getting double now. Goes back to Kimmich. Kimmich to Rudiger. Rudiger to Tar. Tar to the General. General looking. Good ball to Sane. 1-on-1 now this time. He's going to go down the flank. Cuts inside on his left foot. Finds feet. And that was a turn and shot there by Kimmich that was on target, but good goalkeeping. And this could be danger. But Tar is up to that foot speed, to that sprint. Varga looks to have run his race here. I don't know if they have another option to play striker. But that sprint he couldn't handle there. So he might need to make a substitution in the striker role. Here's Can. Can back to Cruz. Cruz to Tar. Tar wide now to Rudiger. Rudiger advances. Ooh, Gundogan could have been let through there. Here's Sane. Beats one. Second one comes and he's stopped. Here's Cruz. Good first touch. Good ball in its space. Oh, brilliant football here from Germany. 1-2. Sane with the right. And that was going in the far post, you know. Good save by Gulassi there. A strong right hand down to his right prevented Sane from scoring one with his weaker right foot. Went through a lot of bodies, which I'm sure made it more difficult, but Gulassi was up to it. Just recently made another save as well. So Germany looking to turn on the style here and get a few goals. And this is the largest center forward in the tournament now, about to enter the field of play. Saw him come on in the first game. So the two wing backs have been taken out, Kirkis and Bola. And we have brought on a striker, Adam, for him. And the other Nagy comes in. He's more of a midfielder. So we'll see how this changes things. They have left Varga on the pitch. More than likely, Varga might drop a little deeper. And Saboslai will drop deeper and leave Salai up there to play with the other Nagy. So we'll see how it works out. And Varga. Gundo keeps it in. Finds Sane. Sane under pressure. Finds Gundo. Gundo back to who's this? Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt beats his man easily. Cutting inside now. Thought about a shot, but then is fouled by Big Adam. He's not happy, but yes, he did clip him. Mittelstadt looked like he was going to try a shot and change his mind at the last second, and Adam did foul him. Did get caught up with him. So Sane lines this one up, people. Looks like he has convinced everyone it's his. Very central free kick this. So really can go either side. But the wall is to the left side of the keeper's goal. So let's see what he decides to do here. And he goes for that side foot technique that David Luiz used to do. And he gets it horribly wrong. So 77th minute of play. Still 1-0 to Germany. 2-0 to Germany now. So Hungary pretty much with 2 losses can probably count themselves done for this tournament. I guess the only result that could help them is if Scotland were to beat Switzerland. And then they'd have I guess they really wouldn't have a chance, because Germany is going to play Switzerland. And, well, I guess if Germany beat Switzerland and they beat Scotland in the last game, then it's possible. So they're not mathematically gone. But if Switzerland wins after this, then they're gone. So they'll probably be rooting for Scotland if this result holds. Here's Germany again, searching for the third. Good slip through past the Gundo. Ooh, crucial toe there from the defender. Orban again. This one squirts out to Sane. Good tackle again by Dardai. But one back by Germany. Kimmich back to Chan. Chan back to Rudiger. Rudiger infield to Ta. Ta. Good ball to Furyk. Furyk plays a 1-2 with the big striker, Fulkrug. Here's Kimmich. Kimmich to Sane. Back to Kimmich now. Back to Rudiger. Ta in the midfield. Back to Cruz. Cruz goes long. Good cushion header back to Kimmich. Kimmich thought about the cross, but plays infield to Gundo instead. Here's Ta. Ta is literally on top of their box at this point. And Fulkrug was fighting for that one and delayed, got called for a pull. Mr. Bull just forward on. So Nick said, Hungary striker favor one of our other cousin them. Kind of favor him, yes. But this brother here look like the tall version of John. And him don't look short. Even though John not short, but him shorter than him. And that's good bulldozer work there from Hungary number 9. Lots of space here for Chan. He's being chased. Can't get caught though. Furyk wide on the left. Acres of space. Going into the box now. What will he do? Went for the glory, but that was a poor execution. But a good break there from Emre Can. Driving the team forward. All right, we're into the final 10 minutes plus stoppage time now, people. Remember to like the video, share the content, subscribe if you're new. Ooh, the 1-2 was on, but good slide tackle again by Ta. So Germany with a nice composed 2-0 here. Can't understand a team down 2-0, about to be out of the tournament and still play a low block. Yeah, I mean, I think it's partly just being so used to sitting back against this team. And I think they're tired, bro. Honestly. I don't know if they have the energy. I mean, they've chased a lot. And that's why, some people will say, boy, possession with no end product is nothing. But I think a lot of times when you possess the ball for a long stretch of a game, you find that towards the end of the game, the team that was possessing the ball a lot start to get a lot of chances. Because they're a team boss. So Hungary has got a corner. But if we're being honest, this Euro, almost every game some madness going on, so maybe Germany is just the team that prevent the madness from going on. I don't know. But Hungary, if they can find something on this corner, get a goal from a corner somehow. My boy still not score yet, number 20, I him myself go score today. Ooh, that was actually a well whipped in ball by Soboslai, Yeah, maybe that was the plan all along, Nick. Like last 15 minutes, 10 minutes based on what's happening and just go feet. Because maybe if Scotland they just accept the fact that they were overmatched crazily, them could have dropped deeper and maybe prevent more goal. Good ball again. This youths are like foot them accurate, man. Sane is one of the worst people to play against when your team are losing. The man draw a foul every time he touch the ball, man. And Dennis Undav looks to be getting a chance now for Ilkay Gundogan. Kimmich gets the armband. And Dennis Undav, people, coming on. That was a brilliant cutback by Mittelstadt. He gave everybody on the Hungary defense the eyes like he was going to play it square. And he, at the last second, wrap his foot around it to cut it back a little bit. Perfectly done. So Gundo gets a goal. Good performance from him. Control that area behind Havertz very well. Found the pockets of space. It's another intelligent player. Germany full of them. And Dennis Undav comes on now. A bit of a different type of player to Gundogan. More of a finisher. But this season was used a lot in that role behind the striker or even wide at times. But definitely a different style to Gundo though. Wanting to run in behind a lot more. And what a thing, they've convinced Cruz to play this tournament. And the man I go play every minute of every game. Even though he came off in the last, I think, 7 minutes of the first one. Oh, that was the right idea though. Mittelstadt almost got another assist. Good ball. Good turn. But I really like this player, Salah, man. I think he's at Freiburg now. But he's good, man. He's a very good player. Good touch, good awareness. Yeah, Freiburg. Definitely at Freiburg. Let me see. 27 game, 22 starts, 3 goals, no assists. Didn't do much this season, but he's playing good in this Euro. And I want to say he played good at the last Euro too. I remember him doing well 3 years ago. Oh my gosh, Super Slime, man. Here's the captain, Kimmich. Lining up a shot, doesn't take it. Sane kept it in, but couldn't quite get the cross. Oh, good cross. Full crew will score those, but he couldn't quite get the contact on that one. Yeah, he was pushed, but not going to get a penalty there. This was good work by Kimmich as well. And yeah, going away from goal, Orban was smart, put a little body on him. And here is a Philadelphia Union player making his bow into the Euro. That's Daniel Gazdag, teammate of Andre Blake and Damian Lowe at Philly. Good player as well. 26 after last over. What? I know, I'm 20 time. Them not do 3 bad demo. That's a good chase for them. That's a damn good chase for them. Let's see if we can see the last over here. See if any excitement can go on. I'm sure I'll be a little delayed, so by the time I get it on, probably still a go on. So why the game them so spread out today? Two minutes plus stoppage left, people. It look like Germany will keep their 100% record, barring a miracle. And as I said earlier, people, look out for the content for the rest of the day. We want to do a Copa preview show today. Germany across the box again. Sonny just needed somebody to get on the end of that. No, it actually was deflected there. But after the deflection, when I look up, it looked like a cross, but he was trying to score in the far post. Couldn't quite get it through his legs. And Ricochet took it out for a corner. Yo, why this stream now open up, man? All right, good. 4 ball leave. And it can't go on now. 3, you can look at 8. We need 2 6 in a row with a wide. Yeah, this one's over. They need 24 from 3. But this man has 75 not out. He might go on good. So South Africa, the favorites on this match, definitely going to win. Oh, and that was misfielded for 4, but too little, too late. They need 20 from 2 balls. So maybe if him hit it out of the stadium, they will give him 10. And here's Sane now on the counter. This could be 3. It's a 4-on-3 right now. And Sane does foolishness. Brother, pass the ball to the man right in front of you, make him cross it back now. Jeez and peas. And, if I'm being honest, if Sane have a weakness in him game, I think it's that. Like, he shouldn't be the player to make the final pass on a play like that. Wow. Kimmich off the line while me there try to find USA last over. Yeah, it look like me need to look down more when me do them streaming, okay? A beer action. But Germany just a calm display, 2-0. That was probably the roughest moment for them there, that off the line. And I don't know if that goal would have stood because Neuer was challenged pretty high up in the air by the tank of a striker that Hungary brought on. So maybe under review they might have took it away, but we'll never know. Here's Kimmich down the right. Undav, ooh, a little bit too far ahead of him there. If he could have took that in his stride, maybe he was in. Why Orban look like him boss, and he should be. Amount of work him put in today. Big man with the first touch. Pretty they look huge, The next Akinfen or that. Big up yourself, Sion. Yeah, man, we're there watch some football. Wow. How was that not a penalty? They missed that one, the people. Oh, no? Have they missed it? Maybe they haven't. No, they said play. Cha-cha. Why don't never check that? Anybody saw that handball by Chan? Could I easily be given enough? So we're into the 92nd minute. So 1 more minute of injury time and this one will be over. Good ball, Cruz. Just ease off the pressure. Rudiger breaks the line to Undav. Undav. Why did he force that? I will never know. Man have Kimmich free on the right side. And Nagelsmann asking the same question. Why? Long from Hungary here. Big man cannot find the header. Simple pass, but Cruz puts Mittelstadt under pressure and he ends up getting fouled, but a poor one there. And he's a yellow card as well. So a yellow card to the substitute Soboth. Maybe a bit harsh. I mean, he really didn't have any intent there. And Soboslai kicks the ball out of the stadium. So maybe, who got it? Was it Soboslai or the man who fouled him? Not sure. That is all irrelevant right now, unless one of them got a yellow in the first game. But that is it, people. Full-time whistle in Stuttgart here. It is Germany 2, Hungary 0. Yeah, people. So before we head out, let's just take a quick look at the final statistics for the game. And then we'll call it a day on this stream right here. So let me... add this. All right, so here are the stats for this one, people. Germany, Hungary 2-0. Musiala and Gundo with the goals. 1 first, 1 second. Actually, at the same time in each half. 22 minutes into the second, 22 minutes into the first. So that's a strange one there. Match momentum, as you can see, Hungary had their decent spells part of that first half before any goals after they got scored on as well. Yeah, a few times in the second half, but I think Germany actually played better that second half, controlled the game a lot better. Really limited the counters. They did have that one opportunity saved off the line by Kimmich. And other than that, though, I thought Germany was pretty comfortable. So let's look at the overall stats for the players. Germany as a team, high mark 7.36. Kimmich, Musiala, Gundogan, Cruz all over 8 for the game. And the rest over 7, except for Wirtz and Havertz, who wasn't able to get it any better from the 6.3. Wirtz actually lost a 0.1 in the second half before coming off. So that was a great performance. I said Cruz would be instrumental. Also said that front four, only 2 of the 4 really showed up in the statistics point of view, but I thought Wirtz and Havertz as well contributed to just the good movement that whole entire attacking unit does. Fulkrug did come on and hold the line well. Sane was a threat as well, and Furyk didn't look bad as well. So, really and truly, the depth of this German team is serious. When you look at Furyk and Undav didn't even get a chance the first game, and then you look on the bench here, we didn't see Muller today. We didn't see Pascal Gross today. Bayer still hasn't gotten a chance to play. Schlotterbeck can't get a game. They have some very, very good talent when it comes to this German team. I think the starters are the ones who should be starting. But I think that when they go to the bench, especially those first 4 or 5 subs they could make, really and truly, they have some dangerous players coming off the bench. Hungary, really, and the only player that statistics-wise can hold the head up would be the goalkeeper and Willie Orban. I do think Kirkes had a good game today. I really rate how the number 20 Salai plays and played today. And I thought Soboslai had a better first half than second, but was pretty decent today as well. I think, the other defenders around there, Dardai, Fiola, Bola, even though he got a 6.7, I thought they kind of struggled a bit more. But Orban, Gulassi did their thing, the Leipzig duo. And yeah, as a team, they got a 6.61. So, that's the difference there. Germany is still getting their stuff adjusted. Just went up 0.04. So, let's look at the stats now. So, basically 70-30. Expected goals, pretty close actually, 1.52 to 1.13. They had one more big chance than Germany. They had 3 of those in the first half, though. Actually, no, they had 2 of them in the first half and 2 in the second. Yeah, they had the Varga header and that last chance at the end saved off the line. I forgot about that Varga chance. Yo, they could have easily scored 2-1, man. Jeez, I'm peace this game. It looked like it was a nice, easy run in the park, but it really wasn't, Hungary should hold their head up. They played a good game. I mean, they got outnumbered on the shots. They did beat them in big chances created. Let's see, shots on target 7-4. So Germany with the edge there. Inside box, they had the edge outside box. But they scored their 2 big chances. And Hungary, out of their 4, didn't score any. So yeah, that was the main difference in the game. I mean, goals change matches and can affect the outcome. And, they just could not find that goal today. So Hungary, valiant effort, put up a good fight. But I think the Germans were just, as I thought before the game, just a bit too much class in the end for them. And yep, this one ended 2-0 to Germany. So I just want to big up all the people that had stopped by, checked in. If it even was for a brief moment, just to bless up the channel, bless up the video, like the video. Yeah, man, I enjoyed it, people. Football is always fun for me to make content about. So big up on yourself, people. Until later, as I said, look out on the channel. I'm going to try drop some thumbnails to try sort out the rest of my week. So I will be doing some behind the scenes work as far as for the channel, and definitely will be returning later tonight to do a full Copa preview. So look out for that, people. We'll go through the group them, and yeah, we're going to see if Jamaica have a chance for even do anything. So people, big up on yourself. Jason Gooner again. Just want to say big up all the massive where did forward. Like, share, and subscribe. And until later, people, we're out of here. Bless up on yourself.